Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. As I do with every video, I want to start off by saying special thank yous to all the viewers and all the subscribers supporting the channel. Immensely appreciate that. For today's video, I want to do a quick update on the all portfolio review that I put out yesterday. I failed to mention that one of the larger holdings in the portfolio is no longer in the portfolio, Robinhood. I did exit that position at a quite large and substantial loss. So I thought I'd talk about that trade in the context of tax loss harvesting. Essentially, you sell off a stock at a loss to offset capital gains, which will reduce tax liability. So even though that the trade is a loss, I do recoup a little bit of that money back with regards to reduced tax liability. So my tax bill at the end of the year is somewhat less, offsetting some gains in other stocks. So trying to take a big negative and making it a smaller negative, so to speak. I still lose money on the trade, but I do try to get a little bit of money back with regards to reduced tax liability. But before we do that, let's jump into the portfolio. As you can see here, ending the day right at $839,000, $840,000 to $858,000 before a large pullback into the $820,000 range. Definitely rebounded here in afternoon trading. Again, ending the day at $839,475. Scrolling down, you can see a few of the options contracts that will be pending for Friday. You can see this Tesla contract here, unfortunately, has been moving in the wrong direction. If we take a look at Tesla here, you can see a very large pullback, 12% today. There's been some quite curious tweets from Elon Musk about maybe exiting some of his position in Tesla. That definitely put a lot of downward pressure on the price of the stock today. So those put contracts that I thought were relatively safe may not be safe after all. A little bit more risk now involved, so I'll have to make sure I watch that very closely. And we'll talk a little about those a little bit later in the week. Let's go ahead and scroll down to Robinhood. That's the stock I want to talk about today. And again, I forgot to talk about that in the all portfolio review. I did exit that position at a very large loss. So Robinhood here currently trading at $36.78. However, my price point that I entered in was substantially higher than that. Let's go down to the trades and show you guys those for full transparency. You can see the very large trade there, HOOD, $36 call assignment. That was the trade in which I sold off all of the stocks here. $107,999 and 8 cents there. If we scroll all the way to the bottom of the portfolio, however, you can see the cost basis in which I entered the stock. You can see two trades on the bottom here. Put assignments, $53 put assignment for $132,500 and one put assignment for $54 for $27,000. Those are the entry points. You can see here 5 contracts, 500 shares at $54 per share, and here 2,500 shares, 25 contracts at a price point of $53. So definitely made quite a large loss on that particular trade. But the reason I did exit that position is for tax loss harvesting. So let's take a quick look at the tax brackets here. Taxable income, I would fall into that top category there, over $408,000. Income tax bracket, 40%, give or take. It is a little bit different for 2021 updated tax brackets. But essentially, since all of these options contracts are short-term capital gains, I'd have to pay 40% on any gains that I make. Long-term capital gains, you can see there, 20%, but unfortunately those don't apply. So what I did was sell off at a loss, so any gain that I have is now offset. So about $40,000, or actually $50,000 of gains were offset. So I can actually take 40% of $50,000, and that essentially will be saved at the end of the year in taxes. So I won't have to pay taxes on $50,000. So $50,000 at 40%, I saved $20,000 in doing that trade. So overall, with the options income, I sold off for probably around $51,000 in the negative, options income of around $13,000, and then tax savings here for $20,000. So you can see that it's not necessarily a $51,000 loss when you take into consideration that I am offsetting some gains. So I saved $20,000, but it is still a substantial loss. And then I also want to talk a little bit about a wash sale. I can't simply sell off at a loss and then immediately buy those shares back. So let's say I thought Robinhood would be a better long-term hold. I have to wait at least 30 days after the trade. So this wash sale rule won't apply. If it does apply, then I can't take that capital loss against capital gains to offset my tax liability. I'll have to wait at least 30 days before I repurchase Robinhood. But that's okay. I'm going to take that capital that I received in the trade and dedicate that to more put options. And actually, let's go back to the trades here. I actually went ahead and did a put option here. Again, I'm very hopeful that this will not execute. If it does, and then I'll have to sell off again because that will fall within the wash sale rules here. I'd have to wait at least 30 days before entering into another trade here. But you can see here, $36 call assignment, 107.999 and 8 cents. If that does execute, I'll have to start this process all over again. Again, when I do sell off, I'll have to wait at least 30 days before I buy back Robinhood. So just want to quickly go through that today, going through tax loss harvesting. Again, taking into consideration your income tax bracket and then offsetting gains to save on that tax liability. And then making sure that it's not going to be a wash sale, waiting at least 30 days before you repurchase Robinhood or any security that's substantially close to Robinhood. Anything probably in the financial sector, I'll not be able to buy back. So just quickly wanted to talk about that in the portfolio. Again, I failed to mention that in the all portfolio review, but currently I did exit Robinhood. I might get back into Robinhood at a later point, but I will have to wait at least 30 days before I repurchase any shares in Robinhood. So again, just wanted to talk about the Robinhood trade and tax loss harvesting. I'll end the video here. Again, if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, if you guys enjoy the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Again, great video ideas are coming in. If there's anything you want seen posted on the channel, please let me know in the comment threads down below, and I'll do my best to get out a video for you guys. So until next video, we'll see you then.